Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza here at the Hatfield Public Library. It's been a crazy day. It's super, super hot, almost 100 degrees. We had an acrobat come perform at the library in the morning, and then she was amazing. And then after that, pretty much it felt like every electronic device stopped working one after another. So crazy day, but we are still here. I am here with a giant box of books, and I really want to get all of these on the shelf, so I'm just going to boom, boom, boom right through, starting with a new Peter Swanson, popular mystery novelist. This is called Kill Your Darlings, classic writing advice and really good title for a novel. We have The Doorman by Chris Pavone. Oh, it's the doorman at a very famous apartment house full of celebrities. And then it seems like there's different characters. Is this a mystery? Let's see. It sounds like it's a little bit of like a upstairs, downstairs thing. And then black man gets killed by the police. So definitely sounds like more on the serious side. When it started out, I thought it might be like whodunit, but I don't think so. Um, Heart Be at Peace by Donal Ryan. Oh, this book got amazing reviews and then a million holds on it. And it's from a Irish writer, just about small town economic collapse. Then the jobs come back. But sounds like not everything's okay. Garrett Carr, the boy from the sea. Oh my God, that is a gorgeous cover. I just love this. This really, you see a lot of patterns when you're looking at the new books, but this one really jumps out to me as something different. Oh, also set in Ireland, so I guess not that different. But in the 1970s and 80s, it's about a boy who's discovered as a baby on the beach of a small fishing town and then is raised by locals. Paradise Once by Olive Senior. Hmm, interesting. A sweeping historical novel that brings to life the resiliency of the indigenous Taino people of the Caribbean. Oh, 1513 in Cuba. Um, oh my gosh, this sounds really interesting. A love song to the Caribbean, all about sort of the first encounters with the Spanish. Catherine Center, The Love Haters. Oh my gosh. Screaming Beach Read. Katie Vaughn has been burned by love in the past, and now she's lighting her career on fire. She has two choices: wait to get laid off from her job, or take a career making gig profiling a Coast Guard rescue swimmer in the Key West, but she can't even swim. I like this. We're getting like a little more serious, a little more light, something for everyone. Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. Definitely getting a romance vibe. Um, so, huh. So it's about a songwriter who I guess has writer's block, and so she returns home to her hometown in North Carolina, where, needless to say, she's trying to get her singing mojo back, but also I think a little bit of romance. Ooh, the new Riley Sager with a vengeance. There are a whole bunch of us on staff who are all big Riley Sager fans, so we are very excited about this new one. We have The Listeners by Maggie Stievater. Mesmerizing portrait of an irresistible heroine, an unlikely romance, and a hotel and a world in peril. Oh, 1942. Huh. But why? Oh, I thought it was going to be World War II, but then it turns out it's in West Virginia, so not World War II. I mean, it was happening, but I don't think that's what the peril is. Um, when the family heir makes a secret deal with the State Department, the hotel is filled with captured Axis diplomats. Uh, oh, weird. Huh. So it is World War II adjacent. Dean Koontz, Going Home in the Dark. Inseparable friends left their small town to pursue their dreams. And then one of them falls into a coma and they all feel a need to return home. Dean Koontz, lots of times a little bit of a supernatural side. The Bright Years by Sarah Damoff. Ryan and Lillian Bright are deeply in love, recently married, and now parents to a baby girl. Oh, but the Lillian, the wife, has a son she hasn't told Ryan about, and Ryan has an alcoholic addiction he hasn't told Lillian it. Ooh, so their marriage has some issues. This is perfect timing. I was just looking at the New York Times bestseller list, and this is number one. So, yay, we got it here. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. I really enjoyed The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It was very long, and this one is also very long. So, you bring it on vacation when you have some time to read. Um, Takes place in different times, and definitely, she definitely always has a speculative element to her writing. A new Robert Degoni, A Dead Draw. Oh, detective. The detective, she is being haunted by a suspect in two cold case killings. So Happy Together by Olivia Worley. Cute cover. Um, so it sounds like maybe a romance with some problems. Um, so it's about a woman who's in love with a man and she's sure that they're perfect for each other. She just needs to make things happen, and then he starts dating someone else, and it sounds like she maybe gets a little stalkery. Wally Lamb, The River is Waiting, an Oprah's Book Club book. Wally Lamb, an amazing writer. I Know This Much Is True. And so this is about a guy who's sort of spiraling. He has a secret addiction. His marriage is in trouble. He's a new father, and he ends up in prison. Disappoint Me, a novel by Nicola Dinan. Uh, an electrifying story of love and betrayal. Oh, bougie domesticity. 30 years old with a lifetime of dysphoria and F-boys rattling around in her head, Max is plagued by deep satisfaction. Shouldn't these be the best years of her life? So she decides to take some changes, and she decides to just get in, I guess, a regular, steady relationship. We have a new Isabel Allende. My name is Amelia Del Valle. A young writer journeys to South America to uncover the truth about her father and herself. Says it starts in San Francisco in 1866. The Busybody Book Club by Freya Sampson. Um, so she wrote Noisy Neighbors. So it's about a woman who moves from London to small Cornish seaside village. She wants to start a book club, but it ends up being a disaster. Money is stolen, and they have to figure out who did it. What Happens in Amsterdam by Rachel Lynn Solomon. Looks like a cute romance. These are both paperbacks, so good if you're trying to pack light. Maybe if you're going on an airplane. I know people have Kindles, but sometimes a lot of people say they just prefer to read the regular book. And you can always do both. Mix it up, right? The Names by Florence Knapp. This is a Read with Jenna book. This might be our second copy. We are getting a lot of requests for this book. So we have gotten it before, and I also had trouble summarizing it the first time. It's an alternative timeline book depending on the name the woman gives her child, like which timeline things go down. We have The Library of Lost Dollhouses, Elise Cooper. When a young librarian discovers historic dollhouses in a hidden room, she embarks on an unexpected journey to reveal the secrets of the lost miniatures. That sounds fun. 33 Place Brugman by Alice Austen. That looks ominous. but intriguing. You can see the different people in the different windows. Um, oh, on the eve of Nazi occupation in the heart of Brussels, it's about this apartment building. Um, oh, the art, a priceless collection disappears. Hmm. Hmm. Jess Walter, so far gone. Jess Walter wrote Beautiful Ruins, which I do remember that we had here. Hilarious and provocative novel about a reclusive journalist forced back into the world to rescue his kidnapped grandchildren. Wow, that's not really, it's kind of funny because that sounds like almost like a little bit of a thriller element, which is not the vibe I get from the cover. So I wonder if maybe it's a little more on like the literary side. It's intriguing. We have a new Nora Roberts hidden nature. A new novel about an injured cop who must draw on all her strength to bring down a pair of twisted killers. I think J.D. Robb did the mysteries in Nora Roberts, but maybe not. Maybe not. They could be mixing it up. Flashlight by Susan Cho. Hmm. One summer night, Louise and her father take a walk on the breakwater. Um, well, she's 10 years old. He drowns and she's found alive. Hmm. Sounds like a sort of a family saga with sort of starts out with this tragedy and trying to figure out what happened. Oh, also, I think this was maybe number two on the New York Times bestseller list, Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I haven't read a Taylor Jenkins Reid yet, but they are definitely getting more and more popular. Background, it's 1980s space shuttle program. Extraordinary lengths we go to live and love within our limits. Interesting. Well, not only are her novels super popular, but I feel like everyone is like a really different subject. She's definitely not staying in the same lane. I see you've called in dead. John Kenny, that's a hysterical title. That's just a great title. Um, so this is about now I remember reading about this. It's about an obituary writer who's kind of like sleepwalking through life, and then he accidentally publishes his own obituary and ends up on leave, like on forced leave from work, and sort of has to figure things out. I guess seen through the lens of someone who writes obituaries. Ashley Flowers, The Missing Half. All so. Two women haunted by their sister's unsolved disappearances band together. Oh, it says wait. Oh, the author is the host of a number one crime podcast, true crime podcast. The Amalfi Curse by Sarah Penna, who wrote The Lost Apothecary. Powerful witchcraft, a hunt for sunken treasure, forbidden love, beware the Amalfi Curse. And last of all, we have Summer in the City by Alex Aster. A swoony, fast-paced rom-com set in New York City in which a screenwriter and a sexy tech CEO go from lovers to enemies and back to lovers again. So that's it. That was my box. We are going to, this is like a really tall pile, but it's not falling. I balanced it so well. And we are going to get all of these out on the shelf. Bye.